we want it to be, what justice should look like for us. But sometimes when the other party is just not, you know, paying attention to the leadings of the Lord and does not have a connection with the Lord, kind of like how Saul, at first, God chose him to be the king. And in a sense, Saul thought that he was bigger than the Lord, or that he was the one that was in charge of the situation and of the kingdom because he was chosen by God. He got too big for his britches, and the spirit of the Lord left Saul. And that's the worst. That's worse than any other situation you could think of while you're working this earth, because you need the spirit of the Lord to dwell within you. Once the spirit of the Lord leaves you, you have a reprimand mind. You have been given over because you've been patty caking with the Satan, and now you are left to the devices of the enemy. You're left to the devices of Satan, and you have no spiritual, you have no protection, no, don't get me wrong, I know that God is merciful, he's kind, he's loving, he's all those things. But when you get to that point where the spirit of the Lord leaves you, the only way to come back from that is by you truly dropping to your knees in repentance to the Lord. And you can always do that. God is always, he loves all his children. But you never want the spirit of the Lord to leave your side, to leave from your dwelling place. It's such a dangerous place to be. That means you're at Satan's mercy. That means that Satan, he seeks through and fro, seeking for who he can devour, and you are completely devourable with no protection. And that is, we're talking like, you remember when Saul was going crazy, like his mind was not his own, his health was deteriorating, everything in his kingdom and his whole entire life, his family was falling apart. And ironically, the very person that he hated the most and was so envious and jealous of, which was David, was the only one that could soothe him when he played his music for him, because David had the spirit of the Lord within him, and